Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I would like to discuss with you guys the indicators between quotes, the things that I use myself to pretty much identify where I'm going to place my strike price when it comes to sell options, okay? But to make things very clear, I have said many times in this channel and I'll repeat over and over again. There is not a single indicator available online, or you can build yours like I built all my indicators here, like you guys can see, that's going to make you money. Indicators are just a tool of engagement and to give you guys a very roughly idea where the price might hit next. And of course, we as an option seller, the majority of the things that we do when it comes to making money, it is trade management, knowing what to do when you have this type of scenario here, bear markets, because in a bull market, anyone can become a genius, okay? So the indicator here, in other words, price action that I do use myself, it is, guys, nothing else, less than support and resistance, nothing else. Okay, very plain chat. Of course, I want to put something here so you guys can see. This is my indicator that tells me what the product is doing during the week, on a weekly basis and a monthly basis. That tells me the return, so I can have an idea, and looking at the chart, how much the chart it is extend, in other words, the price action in relation to the return of the particular product. This one here, of course, it is the SPY that tracks the performance of the S&P 500. The second one that I do use myself, it is this one here, okay? This is a in-house, also built there for myself. It is my VWAP, okay? All the settings here, it is my own settings. You can still use the VWAP from the trading view, and you can put your STD at 2.5. In other words, your standard deviation at 2.5. Still pretty much work the same way. And of course, we are going to combine here our VWAP with our RSI. You can have your RSI at 70 and 30. You can have your VWAPs here. So let's say, for example, the market sold off here. The VWAP is pretty much all the way down here, very extend to the downside. The RSI is pretty much getting close to 60 plus. What we're gonna do is we can feel very comfortable in sell option and put our strike price all the way down here. Simple. That's the way we use the VWAP in combination with the RSI. Very powerful. In other words, twins that you guys can use together. But there's plenty of other approaches. You can use the VWAP, okay, with something else. In this case, I'm just using the RSI. And also, you can use the RSI alone. RSI with diversion and conversion, and of course, with the price action as well. These are the things that I look into myself in the chart in terms of sell options, because if I can have, let's say, for example, here, a massive diversion on the RSI and the price action, I feel very comfortable, guys, in sell option and put my strike price all the way down here. And maybe because the market, it is already down, let's say in this case here, actually we can measure, the market here was already down about 27%. I can even go a little bit more aggressive here and maybe sell more contracts in this case here, if you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we are here pretty much 27%, we got this diversion here on the RSI and the price action. Instead of selling one contract here, I might sell 3 contracts here, so you guys can understand how powerful it is to combine the RSI with the price action itself, okay? And of course, I do have here my levels on my indicator that tells me what price do I need to trade to get this sort of discount price. If I'm going to place a trade right now on the SPY trading pretty much at the all-time high, I want to put my strike price at least 10%. The closest thing that I have is $511. So I need to put my strike price all the way down here. So I look at the chart. Do I have any support? If I look to the structure here to the left, I might say that I can have a support here. I might have a support here, okay? But if I get all the way down here to roughly what? $490, okay, which is roughly here. Okay, you guys can see that this was a resistance that broke through. This was a resistance that actually work here very well, and then it broke. If you look to the left, we got a resistance here that worked very well, and we got one here that was respect before. So we got plenty of confluence at this level to put our strike price at this level, which it is pretty much 12%. I'm happy to start my strike price at 12%. And then from here, you start to do my DCAs. But basically, these are the simple indicators that you guys can use yourself. You can use the VWAP from TradingView, the RSI from TradingView, and then this is pretty much in-house that I built myself, okay? But of course, you can check on the TradingView that tells you how much the product is trading a week, how much percent is up, how much percent is down. And you guys can also build your support and your resistance. When it comes to build your support and resistance, it is very simple. If I pretty much hide this view up here, guys, look at this, for example, okay? If we are trading here at this level, okay, what you're going to do is look to the structure to the left, and you say to yourself, oh, this is resistance. This was a resistance before, and this is also resistance. But of course, don't put the line. Look into trading zones, because nobody knows to the T where the price is going to respect or not. So look at trading zones, because you can miss a little bit. Like here, for example, these people that was waiting the pullback to come back to this trading zone to buy again, they miss out. What the best thing to do here is start your DCA at this level. If you were comfortable at buying at this level, if you're not, that's fine. You missed the trade, move on to another product. There's nothing wrong with that. You might get another chance. There's no reason sometimes to trade where there's no trade. But you guys get what I mean. If you have your support here now, in this case, if the price doesn't come to you, that's fine. Look for something else. Trade the IWM, trade in the triple Qs, trade Ford, trade Amazon, whatever other product might be, because these are our buying zone. If the SPY drop here to our buying zone, we will be buying again, okay? So when it comes to draw your support and resistance, there's not a magical formula. There's no way you can formulating a random chart like this. I can draw my ones in one way, and if someone else draw, or maybe 10 people draw the support and resistance, not draw, but draw, everyone will have pretty much a different place. But of course, very, very close to each other. Not the same, but very close, because it's very obvious that if the price is trading here, of course, we're going to put a line around here, as you guys can see, okay? Very, very obvious. But it doesn't need to necessarily be very, very close, okay? In terms of like to be spot on, yours and mine. As long we are pretty much close here on a ballpark. If you guys get what I mean, okay? Because look at this. We put a high, we put a low, we put a high, we put a lower lower, we put a lower high, lower lower, lower high, lower low. And then we broke this level. Okay, we broke the neck. Now we get what? A new higher. And then we came here, respect this resistance before, which become support. We broke the level. We went up, we never retest. But you guys get what I mean. Very, very simple. Okay, lower highs, higher highs, lower low, and higher lows are the best one you can do, because this is a pure price action. There's no indicators whatsoever. This is you with your knowledge of being trading for a long time, investing for the long time. And by the way, when I mean trading, guys, it's options, derivatives, because we're going to trade them between 45 to 6 days to get into our long-term investing. This is not day trading that I'm talking about. I do not do day trading. Nothing against people that do. If they make money, good for them. I'm just not doing right now. Maybe one day I can come across someone that I can get some idea from and make some money day trading. But right now, this is not what I'm talking about, okay? When I mean trading, is getting into options that we're going to buy stock cheaper to hold the long term, or maybe convert them into covered call, covered strangle, the wheel strategy, and so on. But these are the indicators that I use, and I hope you guys got some value out of this video. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate all your beautiful support. Don't forget, if you want us to keep giving some free content as usual anyway, because I love to make this video for you guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments below, and smash the like button. All the best, stay safe, and happy investing.